Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily.
You know, they teach in the Christian church that Jacob stole the birthright from Esau, which in fact it never happened. And that's far from the truth, man. You understand that? Now, who was the forefather of Jacob? Jacob is the forefather of every so-called black, Hispanic, Native Indian. That's who you are. Who's Esau? Esau is the forefather of every so-called European on this earth.
Right.
Every last one, no matter if they're from Russia, America, Germany, Britain, France, they all come from a man named Esau. Every last one. And we're going to talk about it today.
That's right.
You understand, so-called black man in America, you are more closer to the so-called European in birth than you are to the so-called Africans or Hamites. You understand that? You're closer to them in birth and blood than you are to them. And that being said, we're going to talk about these two twins that came out of a woman's womb. Now, with that being said, let's get into the scriptures and drop on this topic. Then in Genesis, the 25th chapter, we're going to start at verse 23. All right? Matter of fact, start at verse 21. Let's get the scene on everything here. And when you read this, this should be crystal clear. This should be crystal clear as to who it's talking to. Like there should be no doubt. All right? You got it for me out? Read.
Genesis chapter 25 verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren.
Because she was what?
Because she was barren.
Meaning she couldn't have no kids. And he's wondering like, what's going on? So he went to the Lord with it. Back during this time, they didn't have no sort of contraceptions or anything like that there to stop a woman from getting, you know, conception or conceiving a child. So he wondering what's going on. Go ahead.
And the Lord was entreated of him.
Go ahead.
And Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
And the Lord heard his prayer, and now she conceived, meaning she got pregnant. Go ahead.
And the children struggled together within her.
See that? Now she had twins in her womb. That's what it said. The children struggled within her together. Meaning, them babies inside of her was having a tussling match. They were struggling inside the womb.
Right.
Go ahead.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
She said, Lord, now listen, all this time I couldn't have a child. Now I'm pregnant. What's going on? Why am I going through what I'm going through? That's what she asked the Most High. Go ahead.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Say it again. 2
nations are in thy womb.
The Lord said 2 nations are in her womb. What does it mean to be half a nation? That means your race. Your people, where you come from. You understand that? It said 2 nations. 2 separate nations are in the womb. Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Meaning this. When it says manner, it's talking about their characteristics, my required. How they act, their mannerisms.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Their mannerisms.
Right.
The characteristics, how they are going to come out. One going to act one way, other going to act another way. You understand? And you're going to find out that the so-called black man, Hispanic, Native Indian, you got the mannerisms or characteristics of Jacob.
Right.
And the so-called European, he has the characteristics of Esau.
Right.
We're going to prove that today. We're going to bring out the truth about it today. To question all these lies about who Esau is. I heard some people say Esau is Japhet. I almost lost my mind when I heard that. Right. I mean, they take it, all you got to do is read. You know that's wrong.
Right.
And it makes no sense. I said, man, what's going on here?
Right.
You understand?
That's right.
Read.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Now, it said the one people shall be stronger than the other people. What does that mean? Meaning that one race It's going to be a strong race.
Right.
One race is going to be a weak race.
Right.
You understand?
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And say it again.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
Meaning the oldest one coming out going to serve the youngest one.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
You understand? The oldest shall serve the younger. Remember that.
Right.
You understand? And this is the Most High talking to who? He's talking to Rebecca, right?
That's correct.
This is the Most High talking to Rebecca, telling her what's going on inside of her,
right.
why she's having this problem. You understand?
Right.
He's talking to her. Come on. Read.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Now she had twins. You understand? 2 boys. Now, pay attention to what's about to be dropped to you. Read.
And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
Say it again. Came out what?
And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
Red all over like a hairy garment. What people on the earth is hairy and red? Tell me. You understand? What people on the earth is hairy and red?
Right.
Pink is a derivative of red. Pink is a derivative of the color of red. What people on the earth is hairy and red? You tell me.
Right.
There's only one people on earth I know that's hairy and red.
That's right.
Because I have this book called The Age of Mankind, right? And let me tell you something. In this book called The Age of Mankind, we got some pictures of the so-called European being red and hairy. You understand? Right here. Do you understand? Like the Bible is telling the truth and describing these people. Let me refresh your mind to the Geico commercial. They got a commercial out. The Geico cat acting, you know, his true self.
Right.
Not shaving, got a beard and the body hair flowing.
Right.
He cool with it.
Right.
But that's how it would be dasky if they didn't shave.
That's right.
Hairy and red. That red meaning a pinkish red color.
Right.
That's the color of their skin. Everybody know that.
Right.
Go ahead.
And they called his name Esau.
Which Esau. You understand? Which means hairy. I.S.U.P.K in the Hebrew, which means wasted away is he. That's what it's talking about. Wasted away is he. Go ahead.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heels.
Because they were struggling. One went out first, the other one trying to come out too. But they were struggling to move. Right. He grabbed that heel. But remember what the Most High said. The elder, meaning the first one, going to serve the younger.
Right.
Esau came out first, hairy and red. Who's that? The so-called Europeans. You understand? Read.
And his name was called Jacob.
His name was called what?
Jacob.
Now this brother came out, his name was called Jacob. Jacob was the father of all the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You understand? Go ahead.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
A score is 20, so 3 scores is like 60 years old when they had them kids. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
And the boys grew. And Esau was a cunning hunter.
Stop. Esau was a what?
A cunning hunter.
He was a what?
A cunning hunter.
You know who do all the hunting, right? Tell me. They do all the hunting on the earth. I got a book, y'all. Right? This book is called The Arts of the Byzantine Era. The Byzantine era is a period of time throughout the Dark Ages where men of color ruled in Europe. You understand? Black men ruled in Europe. And in this picture, let's see, in this painting, it's really a wall mosaic. It's going to shock your mind. Because this is who they are naturally. During this time, they knew who they were. All right? Get it for the camera right here. This is it. Right here. This painting right here. This wall mosaic. Who's this? This Esau in the field hunting. You understand? This is Esau in the field hunting. Read that scripture again.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
A man of the field. And he was slick with his hunting. Knew how to catch his prey.
Right.
Let me tell you, they go hunt now. They made themselves some. They made deer piss. You know that? To spray on their body to throw the scent off of the deer. You understand?
Right.
He's a cunning hunter. Right. He's cunning, but he want to go hunt.
Right.
Brothers, I should know about that, but child support. They find you. They hunt you down.
That's right.
A cunning hunter. That's who he is.
That's right.
The Field and Stream magazines. All them outdoorsy magazines. Who got them? Who started them? Go ahead.
And Jacob was a plain man.
And say it again.
And Jacob was a plain man.
Now remember, this is describing the characteristics of them two babies. When it said Jacob was a plain man, meaning what? Go ahead.
Dwelling in tents.
He's a plain man dwelling in tents. He like to sit back and fall back.
Right.
Yo, bro, what you doing today, man? I'm falling back. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna sit back and relax.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Like we'll sit back and we relax and chill in our crib, in our house.
Right.
While Esau, the so-called European, he be out hunting.
Right.
In the woods, in the mountains, doing all kind of stuff.
Right.
Well, Jacob, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native Indians, they want to chill. You understand? In their house.
That's right.
They want to chill in their tent area. Just relax.
Right.
It's giving you characteristics, man.
Right.
Of two different people.
Right.
Go ahead. Now, let me tell you something. If you can't see who this is talking about, then you're literally blind. Like, it makes no sense for you to not understand this here.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right.
None whatsoever. Any more of that?
That's it. On verse 27.
No sweat. Those you guys want to say out?
Yeah, I just wanted to say something too. You know, for every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man that grew up in the hood, he should also know that the so-called European, which is on the police force, hunts us in the streets like animals. So this should be something very familiar to every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man out there who've been constantly harassed in their own neighborhood by the so-called European police force.
Listen, that is true. They know how this. The Bible says they are a cunning hunter. They know how to hunt. They know how to get you. Don't think you're going to do a crime to get away with it, because they're going to hunt you down. They're cunning at it. This is what the Lord gave them as a gift.
Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil and move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil and move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. I see that they run gone left mommy. Fi struggle the hard road with fight beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that happen no do.